Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Okay, great.
Hurts throwing right away. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Hurts. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Hurts. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Micah Parsons. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Got it. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 43 yards. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Hurts will throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
There you go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Prescott on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2nd and 6 from the 10. Prescott. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. He'll take this to the 46. On 2nd and 7, Prescott tosses the out route here to Gallup. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Slot man moves right. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 50 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. they keep on the ground with Elliott. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. He'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Marr is good, and that will do it for this first half. hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of